um, let me just kind of ask you just the broadest question first, and then we can get into some of the particulars here. When you kind of just watch this, do you think anybody scored any points that somehow maybe it comes across the American public that they possibly won this debate, or they gained some ground in the campaign they didn't have before the debate tonight?
It's hard to imagine that based on what's occurred tonight. I mean, first of all, as you know, all the polling, Eric, has showed us that there aren't very many undecided Americans anymore. Relative to 4 years ago, most people have already made up their minds, and surveys have said that the debates they don't expect will change their minds much. I thought that, in particular, the opening of the debate was unfortunate. It was unruly, people talking over each other. The moderator seemed to lose control of the debate. It was a bad beginning. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. And it was not a good look for either candidate or for the country, frankly. And I have to imagine that a number of people watched the first 5 minutes of that and decided to do something else with the rest of their evening. And that's unfortunate for the American people because we have very serious issues facing the country, and it's a very serious choice to be made. But that, at least initially in the debate, did not seem to be the focus of the conversation.
It was really hard to hear any type of platform that either candidate really had, or any policy-minded decisions they were looking to implement here. Should President Trump keep his presidency, and then obviously if Democratic nominee Biden was to become president. It was combative. You were just noting that already. I knew Trump. A lot of people also knew that Trump is a very combative debater. Um, I was also surprised a couple of times that it seemed like Biden did kind of punch back a little bit. I mean, a couple of just quick notes I jotted down here. I'm quoting him when I wrote down. He called him he's a liar. Talking about Trump, said shut up, man. Were you surprised at maybe the way Biden responded to the combativeness, I guess, if you will, of President Trump?
I think so. I mean, it looked to me like Vice President Biden got a little flustered at the beginning with interruptions and things like that. I thought, he lost his cool a little bit. I did think he's regained it as the debate has moved on. And Eric, I think it's important to remember that virtually all the surveys show us that at this juncture in the race, the president is behind. And he has a committed base of support, but as things stand, it's not enough to win re-election. He's got to grow his support base. It's difficult for me to see what has occurred this evening so far that accomplishes that. A vision for the future, talking about what he's going to do for the American people in a second term with regards to COVID, with regards to healthcare generally, the economy, the big issues that are the kitchen table issues that are facing most families in the country right now. And, as we move through this debate, it seems to me the president's got to find a way to get that on the conversation and communicate to the American public. Again, what is his vision to help them in a second term?